Next up, here's problem 27. Working in pairs, Elena and Bob can complete a job in 2 hours. Bob and Cody can do the job in 3 hours, and Alan and Cody can do the same job in 4 hours. How many hours will it take Elena, Bob, and Cody working together to complete this job? Express your answer as a common fraction. So I'm gonna introduce some variables to make sense of this. So let's say that A equals the percent of the job done by Elena in 1 hour. So what A is the proportion of the job that can be completed by Elena in 1 hour. So if Elena works for 1 hour, like that proportion of the job is done. B and C are defined similarly for Bob and Cody. So now we can reinterpret our condition. So Elena and Bob can complete a job in 2 hours. So that means that Elena works for 2 hours, Bob works for 2 hours, and that completes the job. Bob and Cody can do the job in 3 hours. So 3B plus 3C also equals 1. 4A plus 4C also equals 1. And so now we have a system of 3 equations with 3 variables, which we can fairly easily solve for. So we just write 2A equals 1 minus 2B, 4A equals 1 minus 4C. So therefore, 2 times 2A, which equals 2 minus 4B, equals 4A, which equals 1 minus 4C. And then therefore, 1 plus 4C equals 4B. But we also have this condition over here of 3B plus 3C equals 1. And so we'll convert this thing into 4 equals 12B plus 12C. So this will equal 3 times 4B. So 3 times 4B is 1, 3 times 1 plus 4C plus 12C, which equals 3 plus 24C. So therefore 24C equals 1. So C is 1/24. Then plugging that in here, this becomes 7/6 equals 4B. So B equals 7/24. And then finally, we calculate for A, and A should be equal to 5/24 using this one because A plus B is a half. And so now we have this set of 3 values. So A equals 5/24, B equals 7/24, and C equals 1/24. We can plug this in. So A plus B equals a half, and then times 2, that's 1. B plus C, that equals a third, times 3, it's 1. A plus C is a quarter, times 4, that's 1. And so now we can take a step back and calculate how many hours will it take for Elena, Bob, and Cody working together to complete this job. So really what this will be 1 over A plus B plus C. We've got one job, and then we're dividing it by the work rate to find the amount of time. And the bottom will just be 13/24. So the total amount of time needed is equal to 24/13.